You postpone when you see you don't have proper basis to make a decision, to act. You have no data. That is postponement. You don't have a good mood. You can postpone. Postponement has a reason. Procrastination, on the other hand, has no reason except I don't feel like doing it. In Sanskrit, a procrastinator is called Dirgha Sutri. The Gita uses the word Dirgha Sutri. For no reason, one decides to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow also tomorrow. And then tomorrow. Tomorrow, then it's never done. One does this in office. One does this at home. Procrastination is a problem. Everybody has a degree of procrastination. The love to do what is easy and an indifference to do what is painful, what takes certain effort, is procrastination. Therefore, one has to learn deliberately to do what is the most difficult first, the most painful first, then what is easy later. It is different from time management profitably. In time management, especially when you write an exam, you do the most easy first and also that which carries more marks. Easy means what you know the answer of. That question you address first. What do you consider difficult, you do it later. You want to make sure that you get maximum marks. But here, in living day-to-day life, I need to do what is the most difficult first and the most easy last, unless the most easy is urgent. It's a different thing. The easiest thing is to send a birthday card to somebody. It cannot be postponed. A congratulatory letter to somebody who got promotion. You have to do it in time. So this is easy and it is to be done. That's different. Therefore, in my priorities, I keep the difficult first and what is easy later. It's a practice. In fact, when I go to work, day-to-day work, I go to office, I just examine the type of files I have, which is the most difficult I should pull out first and do it. It's a practice. One has to do this. Then procrastination will go away from us. When I told this to somebody and he says, Swamiji, I will do this from next week. For what reason? Is there a reason for that? If there is a reason, it is called postponement. It is the same procrastination. And therefore, stharyam is to avoid procrastination. Swakarma nishta. What is to be done by me at this time and place, I do it. I do it in time. A good thing done later, not in time, is not as good the thing that it would be if the same thing is done in time. And therefore, so this stharyam is swakarma nishta, highly emphasized in our culture. This also we say as duty, about which we had discussed. And this there is no compromise. In our culture, swadharme nidhanam shreyaha, emphasis. What is to be done by you, it is better one even dies away doing one's duty, what is one is expected of doing. If it amounts to, means it amounts to pain, difficulty, better one goes through that than doing something else. So this is a good value. Stharyam. It all keeps you, every one of them, if you analyze, it keeps you with what is. It keeps you with Ishvara, really. It doesn't allow you to succumb to your own subjectivity. There is more dispassion, more objectivity, there is more Ishvara. A dispassion. Indriyarteshu vairagyam. Every sense object is called indriyartha. Each one of them is a potential desire, potential object of desire. Indriyasya indriyasyarte ragadveshau vyavasthitau. Every object is a potential object of desire, desire which is either raga or dvesha, either of your like or dislike. So these are indriyarthas. They have their values, and one can be objective towards all of them. One can be partially objective, partially subjective. Or one can be totally subjective. Totally subjective means you see something other than what the object is. Like a shell is taken for a silver coin. This is totally subjective. Means you project something that is not there and you go for it. Totally objective is to take a silver coin as a silver coin. It has got its value. And I don't add anything more than what it has got, nor I reduce it to nothing. Both are subjective. To take a silver coin equal to shell, some people say that, equal to a shell, a seashell. I say this is pure subjectivity, deliberate subjectivity. It is silly. But I may not have a use for that silver coin, that is entirely different thing. A silver coin has a certain value. I take it as silver coin having its own value. That is called dispassion. This is called vairagyam. To be totally objective. Turning away from one thing is also subjectivity. Going after that one thing without really taking it objectively, projecting a value it doesn't have, that is called lack of vairagya. Vairagya is viragasya bhava. The disposition of a person who is dispassionate, very objective. When you partially take an object objectively, partially subjectively, that is what we say shobhanadhyasam. Adhyasa is seeing something that is not there upon something, taking an object other than what it is called adhyasa. Like as I said, a shell for a silver coin or a silver coin for a shell. Adhyasa. But taking an object as it is, but imputing attributes to the object, value to the